Hey, well, thank you for tuning in to Searching for the Sacred, where I'm going to help you find the divine one breath at a time. Today, someone asked me the question, would Jesus use social media? Now, I know this isn't a unique question, and other people have asked this question, but it is kind of interesting to think about this question today. Would Jesus use social media? What do you think? I mean, I have a confession to make. If I wasn't on staff at a church, I'm not sure that I would use Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever. I'm not sure I would use those social media feeds because it is part of my job. I don't know if I would be there as often. I mean, it's pretty depressing and frustrating, confusing, and downright annoying to be on social media sometimes. Why would I want to subject myself to that? Why would I want to go there and be depressed and see how many likes other people have that I don't have or whatever? It feels like it'd be easier to simply just remove myself from the whole thing than to be a part of that whole social media deal. But it might surprise you when I think about, would Jesus be on social media? I think the answer would be yes. Here's why. Jesus went to where people were. I know this. 7 out of 10 adults are active users on Facebook. Instagram has over 1 billion users. Every second there are 6,000 tweets on Twitter. There are 158 million people using Snapchat every day. Clearly, people are on social media, and Jesus proved that he would go where people are, who people needed him, whether they knew it or not. It only takes 2 minutes of scrolling on Twitter to realize that people are needy and they're depressed and they're angry and mad. Well, Jesus didn't come to hang out with people who thought they had it all together. Jesus came to hang out with people on earth who were messed up, who didn't have it all together. That's who he hung out with. And there are plenty of negative things happening on social media because of that. Because that's true, I believe Jesus would be hanging out to provide light in the darkness on social media. What better place for Jesus to connect with a broad audience of people that desperately need him? Jesus was committed to using methods that connected with people. I mean, he would talk about fishing terminology with fishermen. He would talk about agriculture with farmers. He would talk about healing with the sick. He would talk about the Word of God, the Scriptures, with the religious leaders. Jesus knew how to communicate right where people were. And social media has a great influence over our culture today. Because of that, it's hard to imagine that Jesus wouldn't be there using those tools to call and to teach and to heal and to connect with people. In fact, this is the reason why I am doing this right now, Searching for the Sacred on a YouTube channel, because this is where the people are. This is where you are watching this right now. Jesus loved people enough to see through their brokenness, to try and bring beauty to them. He's not afraid to get down in the mess and in the sin and in the hurt of where people were. And I believe that social media is where that is happening. And so Jesus, I think, would enter into that whole world. I don't think God was called us to mindless scrolling on social media feeds to count the number of likes on Facebook or whatever. However, maybe he's asking me to learn from people who are different than me. Maybe God is asking me to search for the sacred by connecting with people and giving them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe God is asking me to see people as he sees people. Maybe God is asking me to love people right where they are, right in the center of the mess on social media sometimes. Yes, even right there on your favorite social media site as well. Maybe God's calling you to do that as you search for the sacred. So if Jesus was using social media today, what would he be doing? Well, I think I bet on this. I bet that Jesus would gain unexpected friends, and he would lose a whole lot of friends that he would have thought would have hung around with him longer. Well, what do you think about this? Be sure to check out the notes below on the YouTube channel and my blog for further reflection. And be sure to leave comments and provide feedback and give me your topics for more Sacred Outfitter conversation. Thank you for tuning in, and keep searching for the sacred.